Imagine a world where the dead were photographed, grief had a dress code, and you might summon a ghost over tea. In Victorian society, mourning wasn't just a moment, it was a lifestyle. From elaborate funeral customs to séances and hair jewelry, the Victorians made death a public performance. But beneath the black veils and stiff portraits lay something far more unsettling. Today, we uncover the terrifying truth behind Victorian mourning rituals. In Victorian England, mourning followed strict rules, especially for women. After the death of a husband, a widow was expected to wear only black for at least a year. This was deep mourning. No jewelry, no makeup, no laughter. Even servants were expected to mourn their employer. Queen Victoria herself mourned Prince Albert for 40 years, setting the tone for a grieving empire. Funerals became elaborate affairs, often more about status than sorrow. Professional mourners could be hired to cry publicly. Black-draped horses pulled hearses with glass sides to display the coffin. Families ordered custom mourning stationery, wore mourning rings, and even printed death announcements in the newspaper. The longer and more public the mourning, the more respectable the family appeared. One of the most haunting rituals of all was photographing the dead. In an era when many never had their photo taken alive, death portraits became a final keepsake. Corpses were posed to appear lifelike, sometimes even propped upright, with their eyes painted on the closed eyelids. These images were treasured and displayed in homes. Today, they're a chilling reminder of how blurred the line between life and death once was. Victorian fascination with death gave rise to spiritualism. Séances became fashionable, even respectable. Mediums claimed to channel the spirits of loved ones through knocking sounds, automatic writing, or ghostly voices. Even educated people like Arthur Conan Doyle believed it was possible to speak with the dead. Parlors turned into portals, and mourning turned into obsession. Fraud ran rampant, but so did desperate hope. Victorian mourning was more than tradition. It was a mirror reflecting fears about death, morality, and the unknown. With high infant mortality and short lifespans, grief touched every home. These rituals gave structure to sorrow, but also power to appearances. They helped people cope or helped them hide. The black veils have lifted, but the fear behind them still lingers. Because the Victorians didn't just mourn the dead, they invited them in. Imagine a world